Morning. Just gone 11:30 on a Wednesday, and I've just got myself settled in for another short session on my Wyre Forest syndicate. I arrived around about 9:30, 20 to 10, to find two other anglers present. So my first port of call was to go down and greet them and have a nice chat, which I've done so. They've both done the night and they're both currently blanking. They've opted for 2 swims near the dam end of the lake. So I took a walk to the other end of the lake, in the dog leg, in the shallows, and I've opted for this swim, which is swim number 1. It's far from comfortable, but I'm here because I've seen signs of fish. 2 rods deployed to that far margin. Right hand rod is under that nice green bush you can see, and my left hander is round the corner, just fished tight off a clump of pads right next to the out of bounds area. Normal presentation, my trusted twisted multi-rig, which is presenting a nice yellow smelly pop-up, which is fished over CC Moore Pacific tuna and pro steam liver, and to top it off I've thrown in a few very oily pellets. Forecast, it's sun's up already, blue skies, white fluffy clouds and highs of 30. Not real ideal conditions, but we've got a little bit of a breeze which is currently blowing from left to right. But as always, you can't catch them at home. I'm here, I'm doing it, got rods in the pond, so fingers crossed. Right, kettle's calling, catch you later. Well, there we go. I said there was fish in the area. Just gone 12:15, so I've been fishing about 45 minutes. Left hander, fished off that clump of pads, tips absolutely belted around, and there's a nice common in the net. Let's have a closer look. Good afternoon. Been fishing around about 45 minutes here in the Wyre Forest, just trying to catch my breath. Yeah, fishing tight to a clump of pads with my usual Northern Special over pro steam liver and Pacific tuna. Been watching the fish fizzing up for about 25-30 minutes. Then the rod absolutely belted round, and I've gone and bagged a rather lively common. Haven't weighed it yet. It's well over 20 pound. Let's have a look. There we go. Lifted scale, which I'll treat with propolis. Cracking scrap. It's looking lovely in this July sunshine. Let's get it back and get that rod back on the spot. Lovely times. And the rod's back out, and I'm fishing once again with 2 rods. I actually spooked a fish when I respotted that left hand rod, so there's clearly 1 or 2 still in the area. But looking back, that's my first fish from this venue for over a month, possibly 6 weeks, so I'm well chuffed, and it's my first common of the year from this particular venue. Pretty much from the off today, when that left hand rod went out and I felt the lead down, and you just get that feeling when you just feel that crack, you know it's gone down lovely. And yeah, the telltale signs were there. There was fizzing, the irises were knocking, so I literally stood over the rod and I thought it's got to go, and thankfully it did. The tip absolutely whipped round. Fight wise, it wasn't too much of an ordeal. It's always nice to see it at the onion bag and kiss that spreader block. Even more so in conditions like this, because they've got the forecast bob on. It's nice and shady where I am, and I'm pretty comfortable. But looking around the corner where them lads are fishing, it looks like it's baking. They're both sitting there with no t-shirts on, so they're catching the sun, if nothing else. But fingers crossed for them, because they're a cracking bunch of lads, and I'll get pleasure out of seeing other anglers catch as well as myself. Right then, just gone 10 past 1. Got a good 5, maybe 6 hours at a push. Fishing left ahead of me. And who knows, might get lucky again and bag another one. Let's get back to it.